Hello and welcome to the BenarNews Bulletin on the situation in Bangladesh. I am Asif Rabi, senior journalist at BenarNews. Here's what we know so far. The death toll from violent anti-quota protest this week has risen to 136. Bangladesh Supreme Court has rolled back a controversial quota for government jobs, and Bangladesh will continue to be under curfew amid widespread internet blackouts. The Supreme Court of Bangladesh cut back a divisive quota system for government jobs that sparked the ongoing civil unrest in the country. But some student protest leaders said the decision was, quote, unclear and called for the protest to continue. On Sunday, the Supreme Court's Appellate Division ruled that 93% of government jobs must be merit-based. The court reduced the number of jobs reserved for relatives of independence war veterans from 30% to 5%.
The Supreme Court's Appellate Division, according to Article 104, gave a final solution to this quota system. That is 93% quota for general people, 5% quota for freedom fighters and their kin, 1% for ethnic minority community, and 1% for third gender and physically disabled.
But it seems the decision was not enough for the protesters. A statement signed by 59 coordinators of the student movement issued after the verdict and seen by BenarNews called for protests to continue. The statement called the verdict unclear and demanded the government convene a session of parliament to commit quota reform to law. It said the government could not avoid responsibility for more than 100 deaths and demanded an investigation and compensation for the families of the dead and for injured people. At least 10 more people were killed in violent clashes on Sunday, and 2 people previously injured died. That brings death toll to at least 136 since the civil unrest erupted in Bangladesh last week. BenarNews has learned that Dhaka Medical College and Hospital, one of the biggest hospitals in Bangladesh, received 5 dead bodies today. Those who were brought in had been shot, according to a police spokesperson at the hospital. 5 others died in violence in the central district of Nashindi. BenarNews is able to make the tally by calling hospitals officials in the country. Dear viewers, please let us know where you are joining us from. Nahid Islam, a student protest leader, spoke to BBC from a hospital in Dhaka, describing his arrest and saying he had been tortured. My 2 shoulders and left leg are injured. They picked me up and put me in a microbus, blindfolded me with 3 layers of cloth, handcuffed me. Then they took me to a house and they asked many questions and they tortured me. At one point, I fell unconscious and I don't remember anything more, BBC quoted him saying. The nationwide curfew will remain indefinitely, the government said on Sunday, until the situation returns to normal. The curfew is basically a stay-at-home order. Those citizens are allowed 2 hours to go out and run errands. Both the United States and Germany are urging their nationals not to travel to Bangladesh due to violent clashes, internet and mobile data being switched off, and the military deployment. The US Embassy in Dhaka said the situation is extremely volatile and unpredictable. A German foreign ministry statement said further restriction and worsening of the situation are to be expected. That's all we have so far, as the internet is still blocked in many parts of Bangladesh. Information is scarce, but we do our best to deliver you the news as soon as we can. Please stay tuned to BenarNews and BenarNews Bengali Facebook page and YouTube channels for more updates. Go to benarnews.org for more stories. I am Asif Rabi. Thank you for watching.